My dearest sister, how I wish the miles between us weren't so vast. How I wish I could just reach out and hug you, hear your laughter echo through the room, and relive all the moments that made our childhood so unforgettable. Do you ever sit and reminisce about all the crazy things we did, the kind of memories that make us laugh until tears stream down our faces? Like that time we stole the car and went driving, only to get caught in the rain with broken windshield wipers. Laughing so hard we could barely see the road, or the summer spent swimming under the scorching sun, making friends, feeling invincible in the water, as if the world could never touch us. And oh, Grandpa, how we doze off in the chair, mouth wide open, oblivious to the fact that we were throwing peaches at him, trying to land one perfectly. The way we turned cake batter into paint, rushing to scrub away the evidence before Mom and Dad walked in and realized the chaos we'd created. And Miriam, what a presence she was. She was practically part of the family, always coming over and staying for what felt like forever. Do you remember how she would talk in her sleep, mumbling things that made absolutely no sense, but kept us in stitches? Or that time she passed out at the table and her wig just fell right off? We sat there stunned for a second before bursting into uncontrollable laughter. Then there were the Ponderosa trips where she had her own little tricks, stuffing her purse full of rolls like it was an Olympic sport. She never left empty-handed, and we never stopped giggling at the sight of her sneaky stash. Every moment with her was an adventure, filled with humor and unpredictability. And Grandma, her house was always a haven, a place where we knew love and comfort lived. Sundays were sacred with her. Church twice in one day, dressed in our best, feeling like we were wrapped in something bigger than ourselves. And after service, the sweetest reward. McDonald's ice cream, the simple delight of cold, creamy vanilla in our hands, the taste lingering as we chatted about the sermon. Every Sunday, she brought us to Waterford Commons, where she delivered her sermon to the elderly. She wanted to ensure that no soul was forgotten, that everyone had the opportunity to feel God's love. And we played our part too, standing before them, singing our little hearts out, performing songs like "This Little Light of Mine, Deep and Wide," and "Red, Yellow, Green, and Blue." It wasn't just about the music, it was about the connection, the warmth in the room, the joy we could see in their eyes as they sang along or clapped to the rhythm. Grandma made sure faith was something shared, something passed on, something felt. Then there were Mom and Dad, always ensuring we stayed involved in church. It felt like we practically lived there 7 days a week, always engaged in some kind of activity. And on Sundays when the evening rolled in, those slow drives together just because, windows down, the hum of the road beneath us, only made sweeter by a stop at Mr. Freeze for an ice cream treat. The summer trips canoeing with them, the laughter bouncing off the water, and the horseback riding trip they still owe us. And how could I forget my furry little friend, the one Eva very specifically told you not to lift its tail, and yet you did. Sidecut Park, where my graceful attempt to walk into the water left me soaking and stinking so bad they had to wrap me in a blanket from the van. Leaving my clothes behind just so we could get home Swan Creek, where we blindly trusted each other in that trust, walked through the park, feeling the world differently with each cautious step. The holidays, oh the holidays, our adventures to the manor, the beauty of that grand mansion, the feeling of stepping into something magical. The drives to see Christmas lights, finding the homes that went all out, marveling at the twinkle of the season. And the house, it was never just a house. It was alive, filled with friends, laughter, and memories in the making. People came and went, sometimes staying through the wee hours of the morning, sometimes crashing on the couch just to be part of the warmth for a little longer. We'd take off to the bowling alley, the energy of the lanes carrying us late into the night, and then cap it off at Denny's, surrounded by our drag friends, sharing stories and laughter until 3 a.m. They may have seemed like 1 week on, 1 week off friendships, but they weren't. They were bonds that lasted a lifetime. People who walked beside us through the good, the wild, and everything in between. And the holidays, they were never just about decorations or gifts. They were about family, about the feeling of abundance, about the joy of togetherness. The full spread was always waiting. The meat and veggie trays before the main course, the endless desserts after enough food to feed an army and then some. Leftovers packed neatly into containers and taken to those who needed them most. Dad never forgot the people he met, the ones standing at the corner, holding signs, hoping for a little help. And he made sure they didn't go unnoticed. Those meals weren't just leftovers. They were kindness, they were hope, they were love in its simplest, most honest form. Life wasn't always easy. Some days felt like struggles, others like triumphs. But through it all, we had each other. You were my safe place, my built-in best friend, the keeper of every secret and every silly dream. You were my sounding board, my mirror, my protector, when the world felt too big and uncertain. I miss the days when time felt slower, when we didn't have responsibilities pulling us in different directions. When our biggest worry was sneaking back home before curfew, or making sure our laughter didn't wake up the whole house. Though distance separates us now, nothing can break the bond we've built, the kind that withstands time, space, and the weight of the world. No matter where we are, no matter how far, you will always be my sister, my heart, my greatest treasure. I love you endlessly. Always, Sissy.